Yo, my brethren, back at it again. Going to do a little movie update for you today. It's actually going to be a two-parter over two videos, of course. I'm going to do standard def today, and then tomorrow for part two, I'm going to post up the high def version. This is going to be the movie update for November 2010. That's right. I've hit probably one of the best sales I've hit in a long time, guys. If you ever happen to the Carolinas, there's a couple of different, it's like a used movie and music and bookstores that they have in North and South Carolina. North Carolina, I believe, North Kakalaki, they call them Edward McKay's Movies and Books and More, I think is what their main title is. They're in all the major cities, and where I live, it's near a couple of their stores. So basically, if you're in the Carolinas, seek them out because you won't be sorry, especially if you're a movie buff looking for either hard to find titles or just a good deal all around. In South Carolina, I believe they're called Mr. K's. I had to check that with my Kakalaki movie buddies over there in South Kakalaki, south of the border. They happen upon their local Mr. K stores every once in a while. I've done a couple of runs over the last couple of weeks. I took a hiatus and just been gathering up some flicks to review and have something different to watch now that I'm on a horror hiatus. I needed some different stuff. I did pick up a couple horror flicks, but not many. I want to do, like I said, for the standard def ones, the deals that they got going on right now, guys. And as always, when I do these updates, I know I'm just not going to just show the movie. It's for a purpose. It's to let you know about some good deals that are going on right now. I don't know exactly how long they're going to be doing this, guys, but I believe they had a buy two, get one free of equal or lesser value sale. Well, you know, if there's $3 movies in sight, I'm all over that like a bowl of grits with side of gravy fries. You know it. So what I did was I picked up a bunch of $3 DVDs, and I got a couple freebies in there too. So it may look like I got a whole lot of money floating around out there. I really don't, guys. I spent not over probably about $30 for this whole haul, and that's probably my allowance for the month. So got some really good deals. Let's get right into it. This first one I'm going to show you is a DVD version of the special edition To Live and Die in L.A. Now, my only gripe is that I wanted to get this one on Blu-ray, but beggars can't be choosers. And for $3, guys, it's got all the same special features as the Blu-ray. I kind of cheaped out. I'll probably upgrade later when the Blu-ray goes down to $7 or $8. But for now, I'm going to enjoy my little $3 purchase here. Good William Peterson pre-CSI days. Just a good kind of Michael. It's a William Friedkin movie, but it feels kind of like a Michael Mann movie about counterfeiting. Willem Dafoe plays an excellent bad guy role in this movie. Got some other faces you've seen in other movies. Dean Stockwell, he's in there as a lawyer. John Turturro in an early role. Excellent old film here, or older film. It says it's got a tag, or a quote here, Friedkin's finest hour. Nah, it's not his finest hour, but it's just a good all-around action kind of crime drama movie. In the vein of Heat, it's got an excellent car chase in it. Kind of put the car chase up there with the French Connection. It's not better than that one, but it's up there with it. To Live and Die in L.A. Got this one in the mail yesterday. This is not from Edward McKay's, but I had to throw this one in there. It furthers on my growing collection of. I'm just such a sucker for these movies. It's the Roger Corman's Cult Classics line that are getting released by the Shout Factory. Got a really good deal on this one, guys. Got it used on Amazon. It's the double feature of The Terror Within and Dead Space. Just science fiction with extra cheese, if you please. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. It's got George Kennedy in it and Mark Singer of Beastmaster fame. I mean, hey, how else can you get more cheese than that? Basically, alien rip-offs in a sense, but cheap, good double feature. What's great about these old Roger Corman double feature discs like this, they have an option on there where you can play it like the new Grindhouse Blu-ray, where they say it's in there as an option play Grindhouse experience. Has the old promos that come on and real cheesy trailers that come on in between the features, and plays them continuously in a double feature format. So I don't know if it's fun. And I just wanted, every once in a while, I have to have some cheese in my diet, and except none other than Roger Corman line of films there. Some are better than others, like Piranha, Humanoids from the Deep. Those are like good horror films to me. maybe even Galaxy of Terror, but some of them, like Forbidden World and Twice Dead, The Evil, those movies, yeah, just whenever I'm looking for cheesiness, serve this one up. Another $3 purchase from Edward McKay's Beowulf. It's a director's cut. It's not 3D. I don't think it's been ever released on its 3D presentation it came out on originally. This is one of those movies that get better with each viewing. When I first rented it, I didn't like it. Second time I watched it because it was on television on HBO or something, I liked it a little more. Got this one, brought it home and watched it, and I really can say I like the film now. It's strange. It's one of those that kind of grew on me after a while. Now, there are some films that get worse with every viewing. To take Land of the Dead, for example, not to digress, but George Romero on that one, every time I see Land of the Dead now, it gets shorter and shorter viewed, and I end up taking it out. I just can't stand that movie anymore. Anyway, Beowulf checks out for $3. Can't beat it. This was my freebie, one of my freebies that I got over there. The Others. No, actually, I bought this one, $3. The Others 2-disc special edition. It's not the fat case, it's the reissue, but I think it has all the same special features on it. I'm going to give this one another try. My wife and I watched this one. I remember it being kind of a good little twist ending of a movie, and I can't remember a whole lot of what goes on in it. It's probably the reason why I never bought it before, is because it's one of those, I remember if you've seen it and you know the ending, you're not really going to want to watch it over and over again. But since it was cheap and I wanted something a little different, grabbed it. Here's my 2 freebies that I got over there on the sale, guys, at Edward McKay's. I mean, this is one of those comedies that guys of my generation, or just kids of my generation, they saw it when they were growing up, and you just know it has tons of people in it, tons of comedy actors and 70s exploitation actors are in it. It's I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, with Keenan Ivory Wayans in it, Bernie Casey, Antonio Vargas. It's got Isaac Hayes, Jim Brown. I mean, all the greats are in there. Chris Rock makes his little scene in the movie is really great too. Sad to say it's only a bare bones original theatrical trailer, but for $3, or excuse me, a free one that goes along with the ones that I bought, had to pick it up on the way out. Can't accept better laughs than that. Here's another one that's kind of hard to find in a way. I haven't seen it on the shelves in any store since it was out originally on the MGM disc. It's not the best movie ever, but it's not one of the worst. It's kind of got that cheese factor to it. It's got one of those horror movies that's got so many random things that happen in the movie you can't help but like it. It is, of course, Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. As I said before, my main driving force for picking this one up was because it was free, and basically because Michael Ironside is in it, and I like just about anything with Michael Ironside in it. I'm just an Ironside kind of dude. Don't hate the Ironside guys. I know he's getting a little older now, but he's a great actor. He's just very underrated. And he needs more better parts nowadays. But anyway, this is one of those movies that not many people like. I like it for the cheese factor, and because it's one of those I watched a ton on HBO late night, and it was on Up All Night, and Joe Bob Briggs, I believe, showed it once or twice. Maybe I think it might have been him or Gilbert Godfrey. One of those showed it on an Up All Night one time. Anyway, Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. I thought it was a good find too because I just don't see that one around that much. This was a Best Buy grab, impulse buy one day. It was $3.50. Training Day. I know this is out on Blu-ray, and I was kind of holding out for Blu-ray or even an HD DVD of it. But $3.50. It's got all the same special features on it. Tons of special behind the scenes and all that stuff. Brand new copy of the movie. I like Training Day. It's sort of like the one I was talking about before, like Beowulf. It's one of those that I thought was kind of mediocre the first time I saw it, but each time I've seen it since, it's grew on me. I really like the movie now. It's like I keep noticing new things that I didn't notice the time before. So I grabbed that one. It's at Best Buy, $3.50. To round out my Edward McKay's trip, I got 2 of these and a freebie. I got a little, I won't go into any great detail. It's a triple pack of Beavis and Butthead cartoons. If you're a product of my age group, along the way you've got to know who they are, what they are all about. It's stupidity at its best, at its funniest. I mean, this has got it's not the full seasons or anything, but there's 8 cartoons on this one. You know, you remember Beavis and Butthead were kind of like short cartoons. They weren't like full half hour or anything. they kind of fit them in between shows and stuff like that. This one has 17 cartoons on it. This one has 15 on it. So I feel like I got a pretty good fix if I ever want a Beavis and Butthead fix now. These were $3 a piece, and I got a freebie, so I went ahead and grabbed all three. Entitled Work Sucks, The Final Judgment, Chicks and Stuff, Hard Cash. Hard Cash is one of my favorites, where Beavis and Butthead are Xeroxing money, and they're trying to score with it. Anyway, the classics, guys. Beavis and Butthead. That's the DVD update for now, guys. Catch me next time for the high def-orama update. That's right, I got a few high defs I'm going to show off and show and tell for, and show you all the special features on, that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. I'll catch you next time.